wilder than a frat house during rush week. The Dodgers and Mets had a crazy game in Citi Field, pouring down rain. Griffin Canning facing Shohei Ohtani in the first, and he hits one down the line, and Canning makes the throw to first for the first out. Mookie Betts at the plate, facing Canning, 3-2. And Mookie, he takes ball 4, draws the walk. And Freddie Freeman at the plate, 1-2. He goes down swinging, 88 up and away. Gets under it. And then Will Smith at the plate, Mookie at first. Canning goes home, and Alvarado goes to first, and they get Mookie. They get Mookie at first. They don't even challenge it. Strong throw, gets Betts. He tries to get his hand around, but the tag is made by Pete Alonso, and that gets him out of the inning. The bottom of the first inning, Clayton Kershaw on the mound, facing Lindor. Some command issues early for Kersh that we saw in the Angels game last week. Then the 1-2 to Marte. He gets him to fly to right. Teoscar makes the catch. Mets in those black unis. And then Juan Soto has not looked like that $765 million man. Hits one to Freddie. Freddie goes to Mookie. Back to first. He was ruled safe. Really nice play there by Freddie. Nice throw. And how about Mookie? Steps on the bag, fires to first. They review it, though. And you can see the ball in the glove before the foot is on the bag. And he's out. The Dodgers win the challenge. Top of the second, Will Smith the plate. 2-2 to Smitty. And Smitty hits one. And Nimmo, he makes the play and left. Finds the wall, tracks it well. Dustin, can't believe it. Teoscar at the plate. Teo hits one to third. Chopper. Really nice play there by Beatty. Strong throw across the diamond to Pete Alonso. And here Max Muncy at the plate. He draws the walk on the 3-2. That brings up Andy Pages. Pages at the plate. 2 outs. He gives one to right to center. And both pitchers allowing some base runners, but keeping it scoreless early. Bottom second, Kersh back out on the mound. Hits one to Tommy Edman. Tommy Edman makes the play, and here's Brandon Nimmo at the plate. 2-2 count. Strike 3. Bottom of the zone. Kersh starting to find that command in the second. Living low and living long, like Dontrell likes to say. And then Kersh facing Taylor. Soft ground ball out. Mookie makes the play. Mookie, a top 5 defensive shortstop this season. 4 outs above average. Griffin Canning back out there on the mound. Top of the third inning, facing Michael Conforto. And Michael Conforto facing his old team on the 2-1. He gets a base hit to right. There's the hit celebration. Chris Woodward smiling. Shohei, he takes ball 4. The Dodgers with runners on first and second. Mookie Betts at the plate. And then Mookie hits one into right. And then the ball goes off Soto's glove. And then check this out. Shohei gets the second. There's a little confusion here. Clearly goes through the glove. Still is able to make the catch. And he is able to tag up in that situation. The Apple broadcasters did not know the rules there, unfortunately. But Taylor still manages to barehand catch it. And he was safe. As you can see right here. Conforto on the bag. Right when that contact is made, that is when he can advance and attempt to tag up. He's explained to Lindor. Really cut and dry there. Surprising that the rules weren't known by the broadcast team, because that is, look at this rain, a torrential downpour, and they're going to call it an hour and 30-minute rain delay. There's the tarp monster. It's the last we're going to see of Clayton Kershaw in this one. spoiling a little bit of a nice outing for him. It was really on track to start to look like the Clayton Kershaw that we were hoping to see in his first start. The command was looking better. Brandon Nimmo was removed from the game with a stiff neck. McNeil comes in. And then here's Freddie Freeman at the plate with runners on second and third. And Freddie, he takes the walk. That loads the bases. And with Will Smith the plate, the 0-1. And Smitty hits one to Lindor. Everyone's safe. Conforto comes in to score. The Dodgers get their first run of the night. Nice play by Francisco Lindor, but deep in the hole, not enough to make the play. Contact is king for Smitty. And then Teoscar Hernandez, he hits one through into left. Here comes Freddie Freeman. The Dodgers get a two-run RBI for Teoscar Hernandez, who's really starting to produce once again. Goes right through the glove and the shoe of Beatty. He's got to stop that, keep that in the infield. But Teoscar Hernandez and the Dodgers, they take advantage. Go up 3-0, and then Max Muncy at the plate. He hits one to center. Taylor makes the play, but LA gets 3 when the game resumes. Bottom 3. Matt Sauer on the bump for LA. To Alvarez. And then Alvarez hits one to Mookie. Mookie kind of bobbles it. Still finds a way to make the play. It was a little offline there. Mookie's able to recover. And nice job by Freddie Freeman to make the catch and apply the tag. And anytime it's going to... Not the fastest runner, as you can see. So he benefits from that. But really nice play there by Freddie Freeman. Doing his guy Mookie is solid to get the out. Then Brett Beatty at the plate. 3-2 count. And boom! Beatty hits a bomb. And it goes over the wall. A solo shot. A cutter up in the zone. Left it out over the plate. He punished the mistake. Soto's like, hey, if I can't homer off the Dodgers, maybe someone else will. That gives the Mets their first run of the ninth. In top of the fourth inning, Tommy Edman at first. Shohei Ohtani at the plate. 2-2, and Shohei goes down swinging. Nasty curveball down out of the zone by Krennic. Then it gets very interesting in the bottom of the fourth. Marte lays down the bunt. Muncy can't make the throw. It goes into foul territory. He ends up at second. Then Soto at the plate. He hits one that goes over Sauer's head. Mookie's able to field it and make the play. Marte gets to third on the Soto ground out. And then Alonso, he hits a fly ball to right. Teo makes the catch. And then the strong throw to home gets Marte. They apply the tag. He's ruled out. And then Sauer's like, what? What do you mean it's overturned? That is because Tripp Gibson ruled that Max Muncy had obstructed Marte's view. There's Muncy right there. And this is something you never see. You walked to, I saw you. Muncy can't believe it. Yeah, he obstructed my view. That's what he was saying. Look, that is a play you never see. And he did it twice. And here's Max Muncy at the plate. Runners on first and second, 2-2. And then Max hits one to left for a single. Will Smith comes in to score. Nice piece of hitting by Muncy, going the other way with it. And he still can't believe it. He's talking to Chris Woodward, trying to act out the place. And I was stepping right here. I was right in front of him. But still, how is that obstructing? Then runners on first and second to Pages. And he takes a sweeper that didn't sweep it. He hits in the left field. Teoscar comes in to score. Great piece of hitting. Leaks away. Gets the fat part of the bat on it. Dodgers take a 5-2 lead into the sixth. Shohei Ohtani at the plate. And Shohei grounds to Pete Alonso. He flips it. And here's Mookie Betts. Mookie grounds to third. The Mets still in it. Bottom of the sixth. Ben Kasparius on the mound for LA. He was fantastic in this one. 0-2 to Lindor. 95 challenging you with that spin with the run. And then here's Soto. Gets the call there. Little off the plate. Plate had wheels on that one. Nice frame job there by Smitty. Soto can't believe it. Ben gets the call. And then Kasparius strikes out Alonso. He was on it tonight. Taylor, another punch out. getting some favorable calls off the plate. 6 strikeouts for Ben Kasparius tonight. Are you Kasparius? Bottom 8. Bounces one to Alvarez. That gives the Mets the base runner to start the frame. Then Beatty at the plate, 1-2. 96 gets him to chase up out of the zone. The fastball for Ben Kasparius was playing, and then Lindor can't hold up. And another strikeout for Benny C. Dominant tonight. And then top of the 9th inning, Shohei Ohtani at the plate. And Shohei, he rips one to right. A single for Show. The rain coming down in Flushing, Queens. Shohei smiling, happy to be a Dodger. The fans are leaving, but did they leave too early because Shohei goes to steal second? They get him. He's tagged. Nice throw. Mookie Betts at the plate, 2-2, 2 outs. Then Mookie goes down swinging, and we head to the bottom of the 9th. Ohtani tries to slide around the tag, but they're able to get him. And then bottom 9, the Dodgers with a 5-2 lead. Their $72 million closer on the mound. Marte, he singles to left to start things off. And then Juan Soto at the plate. 2-2 to Soto. And he's hearing boos. He pops out. Mookie Betts makes the play. Then he loses Alonso. A 6-pitch walk to Pete Alonso. Was not back-footing that slider. And then McNeil at the plate. He falls behind 2-0. Then on the 2-2, McNeil, he hits one into right. Marte comes in to score. Alonso comes in to score. A triple for McNeil. Lindor's cheering. And it's a 1-run game. And then Taylor at the plate, 1-2. And he singled to left. That scored McNeil. And we're all tied up. The Mets erase a 3-run deficit in the bottom of the 9th inning. And these are sliders that he's leaving out over the plate. He is not happy. Tanner Scott not looking happy in that Dodgers dugout. Rough week for Scott. Then Alex Vesia comes in with runners on second and third. 2-2, 2 outs. And Acuna can't hold up. He gets the punch out to save the day and send this into extras. Then top of the 10th inning, Edwin Diaz on the mound, the Mets closer, facing Freddie Freeman. And Freddie's hit by a pitch. Hit on the back of the leg. That brings up Will Smith. Will Smith, he draws the walk. Fastball almost catches the corner. And then Teo, he grounded to a fielder's choice. And they get Betts at home. Really nice play there by Pete Alonso to go home. You get the play at the plate. Then that brings up Max Muncy. And then Muncy grounds into the double play. The 6-3 DP. Diaz is pumped. Bottom 10. Starling Marte at the plate. And he gets hit. Marte was hit by the pitch. That gives the Mets runners on first and second. Another opportunity for Soto to be the hero. And Juan Soto, he grounds to Freddie at first. Steps on the bag for the second out. That brings up Pete Alonso with runners on second and third. The Mets, so many opportunities to finish this and complete the comeback. 3-2 count to the Polar Bear. And Lou Trevino comes through, gives it a ride, but Andy Pajes makes the catch on the warning track to send this to the 11th. Top of the 11th inning, Kike Hernandez at the plate. Grounds to short. Lindor makes the play at first for the second out. That brings up Tommy Edman with the go-ahead run at third. He goes down swinging. Chases a sinker out of the zone. Jump to the bottom of the 11th. Anthony Banda facing Alvarez. And he gets him looking at strike 3 for the second out. Well-executed heater. Catches the inside corner. Great pitch execution by Banda. And then here comes the veteran, Luis Garcia. Bases loaded. gets Acuna to ground to third to end the inning. Top of the 12th inning, runners on the corners, 2-2, 2 outs, and Will Smith looks at strike 3. That ends the inning. The top half of the 12th, and then bottom 12. Luis Garcia back out there, runners on first and second, and Marte lays down the bunt. Kike fields it, gets it to first. It's ruled safe, but Hae-Sung Kim makes the catch. His foot's on the bag. Let's look at it, and it's going to be ruled out. Again, the Dodgers get the overturn, and then bases loaded, 1 out. Kike to Freddie, the 5-4-3 DP. Take those rally caps off. We're going to the 13, top 13. Teoscar at the plate. He rips one down the line and left. Will Smith comes in to score. Teo doing what Teo does. Hits Selly. RBIs. High fives in that Dodgers dugout. Andy Pages at the plate. Runners in the corners. And then Pages hits one to Soto and right. Teo comes in to score. The Dodgers get another run. Hae-Sung Kim's trying to get back. Soto goes to first. He makes the play there. Bottom 13. Luis Garcia still out there. Alvarez hits one to Ebony, slides in to make the catch and end the game. Dodgers win a wild one, 7-5. Big win for LA. Teoscar comes through. Wild night in Flushing, Queens. My name is Doug McCain. You can follow me on X and Instagram at DMAC_LA. Subscribe to the notification, but hit the like button. And most importantly, remember, nothing brings us together quite like Dodger baseball. And until next time, think blue, bleed blue, and I'm out.